everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video we will learn about the Python data type called list. Okay, one of the Python data type called list data type. Okay, so in my previous video I have explained the basic data types. So to know about, just check my previous videos where I explained the basic concepts of all data types and number data types. In this video I will explain all about the list data type and their methods. Okay, first of all we will glance what is list data type. Okay, if you know more about this, you just check out my other videos which I already shared. Okay, first of all we will glance the list data type. List is a ordered data type. Okay, which is ordered, and which is a sequential data type, and list is a mutable data type, which means we can able to change the values. Once we declare also, we can change the values of list. Okay, this is that's why it is a mutable data type, which is ordered data type, and it stores the heterogeneous elements, which means we can store strings, integers, floating point numbers, complex numbers, everything in list. That's why it is heterogeneous elements, and it allows copy of the elements. Okay, so we can add same element multiple times in the list. Okay, so list is a ordered sequential data type, which is a mutable data type, which is heterogeneous element, which allows which contains heterogeneous element, which allows copying of the elements. Okay, this is called list data type. How we can represent the list data type? Within braces. Okay, so list can be represented with brackets. Okay, next, how to create an empty list? A is equals to empty bracket. So now let's show with program. Okay, I will create an empty list. Okay, now how can I know whether it is a list or not? Now I will use print type of A. So I will execute this. See, the type of my list A is list data type. Okay, we can use type function to check the type of the data type. Okay, and next, as I said, which is a order data type. Okay, we can access the elements by index. For example, this is my list. So now I will print A of 4. Okay, so order data type means we can access element by specifying its index value. See, A of fourth index is 66. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, fourth index is 66. Okay, we can access index value. That's why it is a order or sequential data type. So how we have to prove that it is a mutable data type? Okay, we will prove now that. Okay, now I will say A of 2 is equals to, so now what is the A of 2 value? 55. I'll replace that with 100. Okay, I'll replace A of 2 with 100. Okay, now I will print list A. Now see the value. See, A of 2 replaced by 100. So that's why it is a mutable data type. We can able to change the values of the list. Okay, Next, it stores the heterogeneous elements, okay, and allows copying of the elements. I will show that one, heterogeneous element. So I will store string, I will store complex number 5 plus 4j, okay. Now I will print my a, and also I will pass copying of the element, okay. Say I will pass 12 43. Now I will print. See, this is my list. See, it contains heterogeneous element, strings, floating point number, complex number, and it will also have a copy of elements 12 43, 12 43. See, that's why a list is a it will store heterogeneous elements and allows copying of the elements, okay. Now let's access the element. We can also access element by specifying the range. For example, 2 to 4, it will display the elements for 2 comma 3, okay. The index value 2 and 3 it will display. So if I mention 2 to 4 means it will display the values for index 2 and 3. If we say 5, it will display index value from 2 3 4, okay. And we can also access the element by negative index. For example, if I say -1, like -5, -1, -1, it will display elements from backside. From backside it will print, okay. For example, a is equals to 45 56 7, think it is a list, okay. It will go -1 means 4, -2 means 54, -3 means 65, -4 means 7, like that. If I give -5 comma -1 means it will print this is -1, it will leave this one, it will print up to 2, -2, -3, -4, -5, it will print all these 4 numbers, okay. We will check that one now. See, I have to print a of index value starting from 2 is to 6, I will say 2 is to 6. So it should print 2 means 0 1 2. So this one 3 4 5 up to 45 it needs to print, okay. Let's check. See, it has printed, okay. And we can say negative index, okay. We'll say -6 comma -1 means from backside. This is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. So we will need to print from 45 to 12 except -1, okay. Now let's check. List indices must be integer or slices, not tuple. Sorry, I used comma. We have to use colon. Okay, it has printed from negative indexing, okay. What if I give -1 -6, okay, it will give an error, okay. Mean it will give, sorry, it will give an empty list, okay. We can't able to access by specifying values like this. We should always specify from this side to this side, not we cannot specify from back side to front side, okay. Now I want to print from 0 to, I will say 8, okay. 0 to 8, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, okay. These are the 8. Okay, I will say 10, all numbers. Okay, but I need to, after printing 12, I need to print 55. After printing 55, I need to print 66. After printing 66, I need to print Suresh. After printing Suresh, I need to print 54. So what we can do for that person? We can use third argument. We have to pass third argument as an increment argument. Okay, it will increment. After printing 12, it will print 55. Okay, now let's check. Least indices, sorry, further I used comma. Sorry guys, I have to use colon. See, doesn't, after 12 it is printed 55, 55, 66. See, 12, 55, 66, like that. We can pass third argument so that we can access by specifying odd elements, even elements, how to print odd elements, how to print even elements, like that. Okay, from the list. This is how we can access the element by using index values. Okay, you get to know how to access element by using index value. Okay, now methods. Okay, methods in list. Now let's learn about each method. Okay, append method, what it will do, it will add a single element at the add single element at the end of the list. Okay, it will add single element at the end of the list. For example, I'll say a dot append 43. Okay, now I'll print a. I'll run this. See, 43 added at the end of the list. Okay, it will add single element at the end of the list. Okay, but we can't able to add multiple elements. Okay, we can able to add only one element at the end of the list using append method. Okay, next method, I need to copy my list to some other list. Okay, we can use copy method to copy the list. Okay, copy the list to other list. Okay, now let's see. So a is my list. Okay, a is my list. I'll say b is equals to, okay, a dot copy, means I'm copying the elements from a to b. Okay, now I will print b. Sorry, now I will execute this one. See, I have copied from elements from a to b. So now I have printed b values. Okay, copy method helps to copy the elements. Okay, now I want to remove all elements from my list. Okay, I want to remove all elements from my list. Okay, for that we can use copy, write that clear method. So it will clear the list. Okay, it will clear the list but not delete the list. Okay, it will clear the list. For example, a dot clear. Okay, if I print further, it will print an empty list. I will execute this. See, it has printed empty list because I have cleared the list A. Okay, clear method helps to clear the list. Okay, next method, count. So what count will do, it will count number of times the element present in the list. Checks number of times element, specified element present in the list. So we should specify element here. Okay, we should specify element. Okay, we should specify element. Okay, now let's execute this one. I say count, I'll say 43. I want to check how many times 43 is present in my list. Sorry, I have printed it. I need to print how many times 43 present in my list. See, 2 times it is presented. See, 41 one side, 43 2 times. Okay, 43 print 2 times in my list. Okay, 43 present 2 times in my list. Okay, next I need to insert some element at particular index. Okay, what with append element, append inserted element at the end of the list. I need to insert element at the particular index. Then we can use insert method, which we can insert. First one is index position. First argument has index position where we need to insert. Second argument is value. Okay, value or element. Okay, so by this method we can able to insert at particular index. Let's do this. A dot insert. I want to insert at second position as 100. Now I'll run. See, 100 added at the second position. Okay, like that insert method we can add element at the particular index. Okay, now I want to replace this 55 with something else. Okay, I need to replace that element. Now a of 2 means second index is 55. I need to replace it with 100. Okay, now I will print this one. See, 55 replaced with 100. Okay, like this we can able to replace the value. Okay, next I need to find the length of my list, how many elements I need to present. So length method helps us to find the length of list. Okay, print length of list. Okay, I'll run this code. See, 11 elements present in my list. We can find the length of list using length method. Okay, next I need to remove elements from this index. Okay, there is a method called remove. We can specify element which we need to remove. Okay, and we can also remove element using pop method. Pop without argument we will remove at the end of the element, and pop with argument means if I say 3, it will remove the element at that particular index. Okay, let's see that one now. Now I need to a dot remove, I'll say 45. Okay, I want to remove 45 from the list and I want to print the resultant list. Sorry. See, it has removed 145. There are 245s in my list. It has removed first occurrence of 45. See, there are 245s. It will remove first occurrence of 45. Okay. Next, pop method. Let's see pop without argument what it will print. It will remove element from the last. Okay, see, last element 45, 43 deleted in my list. See, 43 it was deleted. I'll say pop 2. See, it has removed second index 55. Okay, by index value, when we specify the index value with pop, then it will remove the element from that particular index. Okay, next I need to add multiple elements to my list. Okay, not single element. I need to add multiple elements at a time. So there is a method called extend. Okay, extend can be used parenthesis followed by bracket elements. Okay, by comma separated like that. Okay, we have to specify. Okay, elements. Then we have to close bracket. Then we have to close parenthesis. Otherwise, it will throw an error. Okay, we should specify within parenthesis, then we should specify bracket. Okay, extend method we can add multiple elements to a list. I'll show that. A dot extends I'll say 40, 54, 35, 23, and okay, I'm adding all these elements at a time to my list. I'll run this. List object as no attribute extends. Okay, it is extend. See, it will added element at the end of the list. Okay, we can add multiple elements at a time to a list using extend method. Okay, next I want to delete a list. Okay, I want to delete a list. For that I will use del. Okay, del keyword helps us to delete a list. Now if I print a, it will throw an error because I have deleted before printing the list. Okay, so name a is not defined, means I have deleted the list. Now next one is sorted. Okay, sorted method helps us to sort the element in a list, but care should be taken, element should be homogeneous element. For example, a is equals to 34, 45, 76. Okay, okay, sort print sorted of a. Okay, now let's see, I'll execute this one. See, it has printed sorted according to the sorted pattern. Okay, element should be homogeneous element. 45 pass heterogeneous along with the list, it will throw an error. See, it throw an error. Not supported between the instant of string and integer. Okay, we have to pass only integer like homogeneous element. For example, I will pass only strings. Okay, Suresh, Karthik, Akash. Okay, I will pass only a strings. Let's see the result. Sorry, invalid syntax. Why I have used dot here? I have to use comma. Okay, I will run. See, it has printed according to the alphabetical pattern, means dictionary pattern. Okay, means we have to pass only homogeneous elements. Okay, this is the sort method, and we have also a method called, for example, this is my list, right? We can also find the sum, average, and sum, maximum and minimum elements from the list, but it is for only numbers. Okay, now I will print sum of a. Now I will print maximum of a, means a. Now I will print minimum of my list a. So it will print maximum, minimum, and this is the sum of the elements. This is the maximum element, this is the minimum element. By using these methods we can print sum, maximum, and minimum. Now I need to print the length of my list. Okay, how many elements are present. So sorry, sorry, I forgot to mention length function. Okay, now I will execute this. See, it has 6 elements. Okay, length function helps us to find the length of the list. Okay, okay friends, these are all the methods in Python. Okay, in my next video I will explain tuple data type. Okay, in this video we have seen the list data type with their examples. In next video I will explain tuple data type. Okay,